you in that play?
No.
I keep seeing a picture of you in a play. It's in a frame at your house. I keep seeing it. You're sort of going like...
Oh.
And I keep thinking that that's you in the Zoo Story.
No, that's me and Alexis Lauren in The Woman in Black.
I think I've asked you this before, and you've told me this before.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 or 6 years from now, I'll ask you it again, and you'll tell me it again.
And I'll forget that you asked me.
It's just like the big cycle of mythology.
Mm-hmm. Birth,
Rebirth, death, reborn, asking about the same picture over and over again. We've got a new Beverly Cinema postcard. Look at that. It's The Matrix. Magnolia, Eyes Wide Shut, Bringing Out the Dead, and Fight Club. This is from our friend SLC2466. Favorite 1950s sci-fi flicks?
There we go. It knew the route.
Forbidden Planet.
Yeah. I do like The Thing from Another World.
That's good too. Forbidden Planet has got funny scenes, and it's campy as hell, and it's also a really good sci-fi story.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the colors.
And it's a Shakespeare adaptation.
David Grand Marais, 3 of 3. Hey JJ, what's happening? Is that a What's Happening reference? It wasn't JJ.
JJ was Dynamite in Good Times.
Well, there's a picture of a lighthouse, so I'm not sure what that... I don't know. David's being mysterious. In What's Happening, they would say, hey, 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 hey.
Yeah, hey. Launch!
Hey, Raj. And rerun.
Yeah. Last time there was a Grand Marais postcard sent, I said, that sounds exotic. I want to go there. It's in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I could go there tomorrow if I wanted to.
Go for it.
I can't. Christina needs a car.
This Victory in the Kitchen postcard is from our buddy Grace. Greetings, basement dwellers. Cookery school is going quite well. I get to take home a lot of leftovers. Oh, that's awesome. As well. Got this postcard from the Winston War... Got this postcard from the Churchill War Rooms Museum in London a couple weeks ago. We're worth going. Grace has very neat, very tiny handwriting. Quite fascinating. Also, the amount of Churchill drinks and smacked off the daily. I can't read it. It's too much.
Ooh, a handoff. Quite fascinating. Also, the amount that Churchill drank and smoked on the daily. 10 cigars, 6 glasses of champagne, 2 cognacs, and 6 highballs on average. And it's fascinating he was able to function, let alone help win the war.
I know it was you, Fredo. This is from our buddy Sean Henry. Beyond the obvious big movies of the 70s, do you have any recommendations or favorites that might be less well known from that decade?
Well, yes.
Yeah, it's a big question.
And right now I can't think of any.
Murder by Death. Great comedy. Whodunit comedy.
There's a Robert Redford movie called The Hot Rock. It's got George Segal in it too. And it's about a gang of really good crooks who have to keep stealing the same diamond over and over again.
Huh.
They steal it and they lose it, they steal it, they lose it. And I have to say, Robert Redford, when he's being released from prison at the end of the movie, that jail he was in, amazing barber. His hair looks great.
This Yoko Ono postcard is from Danny Bell. Throw your homework onto the fire. Love from Montreal. Thank you, Danny. That means a lot to me.
Oh, Yoko.
Oh, Yoko. My love will turn you on. In the middle of a dream.
In the middle of the dream, I'll call your name.
Okay. And we have a letter from Sean in Shoreline, Washington. A letter, an old-fashioned letter. Look at that. Where's my letter opener? Any one of them will do.
Lots.
Not that one. I don't like that one.
Oh, well.
This is a pile of cash.
Well.
Thank you.
I know we'll be doing that later on tonight.
Hey, I don't have a Patreon, so I hope it's okay to just give you some knock-around cash. Thanks for all the hard work, Sean. Thank you. Let's open a couple of those envelopes.
All right.
This is from Chris Hill in Seattle, Washington. I think this is the same guy that I went to high school with. Actually, I went to college with him as well. We went to the same college, too.
Well, this is Aaron in Hell's Kitchen. None of us went to school with Aaron.
Chris says, a little donation, financial and cinematic. Hopefully the film is new to both of you. Thanks for the content. Thank you, Chris. Got $20 there. This is Dodescaden, Criterion Collection. Akira Kurosawa's Dodescaden. Nice.
Is this his Russian one?
I don't know.
He did a movie in Russia.
I'm pretty sure this is the Chris that I went to high school with, because he's quite a Japanophile.
Uh-huh.
But I would think that he'd write that on his note, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Chris, if this is you, thank you. I just actually chatted with him the other day on the Facebook.
Yeah?
He said that he liked our shows, and I told him that I liked the pictures he takes of soup. I think he thought I was messing with him, but I wasn't. I was being sincere. I like his soup pictures. Well, we got some other stuff here. We've got Shogun Assassin sticker. This is a trading card. University of Woolloomooloo. Oh, no, this is the Monty Python. Bruce's.
Oh, Bruce.
And it's got the rules on the back.
Do you mind if I call you Bruce?
Rule 6. There is no Rule 6. We've got stickers here. This is a Space Needle bookmark. We've got some old-looking postcards.
I love old Seattle.
And this is cool. Empire Strikes Back giant photo cards. Nice.
Should we open it to see what it is?
I feel like we shouldn't.
Aaron in Hell's Kitchen sends us a bunch of stuff. So let me get this straight. They sent you a wig. This is for Matt.
I'll bet it's full of stuff that I'm supposed to throw at you. Yes, it is. Here's round 6 of Have They Appeared on Welcome to the Basement. Ann Baxter. Nope.
Nope. Frank Lloyd Wright's granddaughter.
Nicole Kidman. You betcha. BMX Bandits.
That's right.
Drew Barrymore. Not yet.
I don't believe so.
Patricia Arquette at the Chelsea Hotel. Nope. Marlon Brando. Yes, he has.
That's right.
Eartha Kitt. She has.
That's
in
right.
voice only. Tom Hanks. Yes, The Tower. This is the recently embattled Johnny Depp. Has not appeared on our show yet.
Yes, he has. He was in Corpse Bride.
Of course.
Of course.
Ooh, that is Scarlett Johansson. She was in The Jungle Book.
That's right. She was.
She played the snake. Jack Black. Right there. Jack Black. Nope.
Yes. Waterworld. He plays the pilot in Waterworld. He's there.
When you go to our website, welcometothebasementshow.com, there is all kinds of fun episodes for you to watch our entire catalog. And there are also PayPal donation buttons that you can click on to make a one-time or a monthly rolling donation to support our show. I will now salute some of our rolling monthly donors. Eden, Corey, Amy, John, Tiffany, Tabitha, Jenny, Mark, Ruben, Larissa, Jerry, Andrew, Vincent, Linnea, Jorge, Stephen, Jonathan, Kendall, Danielle, Jeremy, Graham, Robert, Jawaka Records and Things. The rest of our donors later in the show. And now viewer questions. Naipur Pictures. Matt mentioned watching Everything Everywhere at the same time. I'm not sure that's exactly the title. In the morning. Does it matter for you what time you watch a movie? For me, that would somehow affect my reception of the movie, with late evenings being the best. If I watched anything in the morning, I feel like I would be annoyed by it from the get-go. I didn't have a problem watching this in the morning. I sort of like watching foreign films early in the day. Just because they need more attention, they need more concentration. So I watched Tampopo in the afternoon. I loved it. I really need to watch Tokyo Story, like, at noon with a pot of coffee. We know this.
Yes.
I need to watch Ivan's Childhood. There's a lot of foreign films that I need to check out, and I should be doing that on the in the afternoon on the weekends.
Bill Greenwood writes, are there any movies you think would work better as a TV series or vice versa? The one I've been thinking about a lot lately has been a little book series called Harry Potter. As I am currently reading the first few books of these to Lorenzo, I am thinking about all that was left behind when they made the movies. Stuff that they didn't include, stuff that they didn't allow to breathe, and also stuff that was not included by Rowling in the books. I would like to flesh out the world of the Witches and Wizards more, to see what life in Hufflepuff and Slytherin and Ravenclaw might be like.
She's being chased by those car lot things. The cartoon made me yawn.
Yep.
This movie makes The Holy Mountain look like it was directed by Michael Bay. Look at him strut. So cocky. Cocksure. That boy, tree shaker.
Let's give a big hand to the picture.
My name is Marcel. I am from Paris. Kids in the hall, they're back.
This is something that will come in very handy. One for each of you. I thought it might be fun to watch you each pick your favorite color on the air. Keep up the quality programming. And David James Keaton, author, sends us knives.
Okay.
Shall I open them and we can fight over what colors?
Yeah. Looks dangerous.
Yeah, it's also going to be the challenge of how to open this on the show. All right, so we have blue ones. We have an orange one, a green one. Any preferences, Matt?
Blue.
Tona?
Either orange or green would be my pick.
You twist it to keep it so the knife can come out. And then you match the slot up.
Amazing. Those are so cool.
These are nice. New West Records. This is from Danny Bell. Our buddy up there in Canada. Danny Bell. What did we... Oh, we got more Casey and Clayton. I've listened to these guys. And Marlon Williams, Plastic Bouquet. There we go. Cool. I liked Casey and Clayton. I want to hear more. And now I can. Speaking of records, as you just saw, often I get records in our P.O. box, and I make every effort to listen to them. And today I have a couple to talk about. We're taking a trip down to the country. Because we've got Coulter Wall, Western Swings and Waltzes. This is a gentleman, I believe he's from Canada. He mentioned Saskatchewan more than once. So, to me, that equals Canadian.
Oh, yeah.
And he calls it Saskatchewan. So that feels like a Canadian way to pronounce that.
Possibly, yes.
This is very fun. This guy is into his traditional country music. We've got Riding Old Paint, we've got Big Iron, and then we've got also originals on here. I like this a lot. Now, there is a sonic quality that you've told me about before that you don't like. You've said you've noticed it in recordings from Mike Nesmith and the First National Band.
Oh, it's not a quality I don't like. It's when I was a kid, it would make me really, really sad.
Was it like an echoey kind of thing?
An echoey thing, and I also hear it in Johnny Cash music of the early 70s, like Sunday Morning Coming Down. To me, it sounds as though it's the emptiness of driving out west.
This album really tries to replicate that quality. Mm-hmm. And it sounds good. It does sound a bit like an affectation, but this is really good music. I enjoyed this a lot. I enjoyed this even more. This is 3 on a String. This is bluegrass music. I don't know if this is a well-known band or if this is just some local band from Birmingham, Alabama. Their phone number's on the back. You can give them a call. 3 on a String. This is great. These guys are a lot like, I want to say, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Just sort of hybrid bluegrass that has elements of rock. It has elements of traditional country. They do The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down. They do Rocky Top. They do City of New Orleans. And this was just really enjoyable to listen to. These 4 guys, 3 on a String, featuring 4 guys.
Earlier, Matt read a bunch of donors. Do you think that was all the donors we had? Are you a fool? No. There's more dough.
Yeah. Who's the fool now?
I'm not a fool. I got a problem with my mouth. Brandon, Malcolm, Charles, William, Vance, Sarah, Victor, Jared, Carson, Daniel, Krista, Maurizio, James, Paul, Michael, Alexander, Dan, David, Einar, and the Factory Boys.
Let's open those 2 packages, and then you and I are going out drinking.
Yes. I have the night off. You know what I'm going to use to open this up?
I'm going to use my new knife, too.
I did it. I used the knife. This is from Marty in Atlanta, Georgia.
This is from Jason Tucker Esquire, the lawyer, and he lives in San Antonio, Texas.
Scratch.
Oh, nice.
The only time I like to see Jackson's face. Okay. Hello, Matt and Craig. I love your show and think you are both really swell fellas. I wanted to send some movies that maybe you've not seen. I grabbed some out of the way DVDs off my shelves. I hope that there is something here that maybe you have been wanting to see. Now, a couple of seen-its. Have you seen my favorite noir film, 1947, Robert Wise directed Born to Kill, starring Lawrence Tierney and Claire Trevor? Also, 1980, It's Miracle Mile, another personal fave starring Anthony Edwards and Mare Winningham. Well, we might talk about those on a later episode. Mm-hmm. But let's see these movies that you sent us. A movie starring Roddy McDowall, Tuesday Weld, and Maud herself, Ruth Gordon, Lord Love-a-Duck.
That's an old-timey phrase that I don't understand what it means when people say it.
controversial Steve Martin drama, Pennies from Heaven. It's also a musical. It's got Bernadette Peters and a singing and dancing Christopher Walken. Masaki Kobayashi's Kwaidan.
Oh, nice.
That's some Criterion Collection action. And then on the opposite end of the film spectrum, we have Games with Simone Signore. Not in the Criterion section.
Or collection.
Oh, Atlantic City. A movie I've been meaning to watch since the last time I saw Atlantic City. When I was in college. This is a beautiful movie.
They blew up the Chicken Man in Philly last night. Did you hear?
Yeah, blew up his house too. Burt Lancaster, one of his final performances. Susan Sarandon in an early performance.
That's not one of Lancaster's final performances. He was in Tough Guys.
That's right, I said one of his final.
All of his performances are one of his final performances.
Yes. The Killing of Sister George.
A lot of movies I've heard of, a lot of movies I haven't heard of.
How's this for a classic? Philadelphia Story. And The Love God. Who do you think plays the Love God?
Mike Myers.
Close enough. Don Knotts. Thanks for these, Marty.
That is a box of movies. A box of movies. So we've got 2 wrapped gifts here. It's unclear if either of them are for a particular person, so I'll give you that one. That feels like a book. This also feels like a book. Oh, I know what this is. I know what he sent us. I know what he sent us. He sent more binders for the stuff from the folks. Volume 3 and Volume 4. Volumes 1 and 2 are already full, so this is right in time. Right on time.
And this is Michael D. Brooks, Misty Fairchild in the Heart of Alignment. Misty and her twin Melody escape an underground government facility where they and other psychic twins have been experimented on for the last 5 years. Is this a plot of Us? On the road, they meet Adam Rowan, his little brother Dylan. Okay, so this is adventure. Government conspiracy adventure. And romance.
What bar do you want to go to?
Probably something on Willie Street.
We can go to the Weary or we can go to Mickey's. I figured we'd be one of those 2 places.
All right.
We're going drinking, folks.
That's right. We haven't done this together for a very long time.
All right.
We're going to get in a knife fight.